Tony's mod time. It's mod time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod time.
Welcome to Mod Time for the 4th of April. We got a few interesting ones today. Let's get right to them. Start at the bottom. We got a Sip Silvercut disc mower. It is a front mower, 2.97 meters, 46 horsepower for $16,720. Good looking mower, front mower. Well done. I like these axles. Everything looks really sharp. 2.97 meter mower for the front of your tractor. Some small farming. PC only. Next, we got a couple of auger wagons. The Star Ninja 2400 and 40,000. 24,000 liters for 48 grand. And 40,000 liters for 61 grand. These are all platforms. Agritonho. Got tire brands. A couple of big, nice auger wagons. Well done. Next, we got the Slurry Shuttle. $12,840, holds 16,500 liters, based on a real model. Bring your slurry to the field, wherever you want it. I think this is a nice, good, simple design. I like the different inputs and outputs here. It looks really, really realistic. So if you need to get some slurry to the field, here you go. PC only. CR600, we're going to show this off. Get to that. Rouch the MDS 19.1. 6,500 bucks, 18 meters. Goes 20 kilometers. There are capacity configurations and color configurations. It doesn't say what the capacity is. It's for all platforms. So I thought about it. Should I help out and figure out the capacities? And I said no. If you're a modder, you need to put the capacity for certain things in your mod. If you want us to download it, it's got 9 ratings, but it doesn't say capacity. It's a good looking spreader, but it doesn't tell me the capacities. It is for all platforms. If you're into this, you want to look up the capacities, feel free. If you think I should, leave that in the comments. I will take that under advisement. But if you're going to put out a mod like this, you need to put the capacity for certain things. So maybe I'm making a point today. Next, we got the Metal Fock U457, 4-meter cultivator, 120 horsepower necessary for 27,000. I like the look of this one. If you're doing some small farming, but you don't want to necessarily do older equipment, this is a nice newer, smaller cultivator. It looks fantastic, like the rollers. Oh, the rollers are in the ground again. We need to have a word with Giants about why things get stuck in the ground. But it is a good looking cultivator, 4 meters. For PC only. Next, we got the man TGS Flegel Agro Truck. So you got a standard or manure spreader. You can change your cabin body and rims, different wheels, windscreens, bull bars, dock bar, beacon lights, and different engines. 215,000 starts from, and from 500 horsepower. Again, this doesn't say capacity for either the tipper or the manure spreader. And again, I guess I'm making a point. This is for all platforms, but if you don't put your capacities in here, how are people supposed to know what they're getting? But it is a beautiful looking mod. I do like these man trucks, but we need to have capacities in there. So we'll move on to the next one. Next, we got the PSHK 5-pack. This one's a little bit interesting. I'm not that excited usually about 3-meter plows that take 180 horsepower. It is 15 grand. It does come with the optional fertilizer for 15 grand. So you got this optional fertilizer on the side here. Plow, fertilizer with plow. See this mounts on top of the plow. I like this. It does 2 things at one time. You're going to plow and you're going to fertilize, pre-fert your crops. So 2 different things. I'm a fan. Again, it's a small plow. It's a moldboard plow. But, you know, if you're doing some small farming and you want to do 2 things at once, I think this is pretty cool. It is for all platforms. We got the Lizard Haymaster. We're going to show this off as well. Let's go to the New Holland 8340. 79 grand, 124 horse, 25 horsepower. It's a small New Holland. It's from Giant Software. Like I said, we've had these before. It's a good little tractor. Kind of even looks like a Ford. It's available for all platforms. The Homer Terra Fellis 3 EVO. We're going to look at this one as well. And then we got the Terrados T440. Not the triple wide that the PC players get, but this is all platforms. 495 grand, 626 horsepower, and a 45,000 liter capacity with a 5.4 meter working head and a transport trailer for 12 grand. So this is your basic Terrados. Dump it on the ground if you want. 5.4 meter. Pretty standard. Comes with the trailer. I like that. Good mod from Giants for all platforms for the Sugar Beets. And last, we got the Homer pack from Giants. Starts out 324 and a half, 435 horsepower, capacity of 16 grand. It's got all these different varieties on it. We'll look at the pictures. You got auger wagons, you got for beets, slurry spreaders, manure spreaders. The Homer pack is something we had in 19, so you're probably familiar with this. So it comes out for all platforms. Obviously, it's a Giants mod. So there you go. So now we're going to look at a few of these. Let's get into the game, play around a little bit. So first we have this truck, this Haymaster. Start with this one. It says it holds 20 bales. Let's get to the description. 20,800. You've got color options. It says round bales. The description shows 20 bales for 20,000. Now this says this gooseneck hooks up to base game truck. So we got the base game truck here. You need to unfold the tailgate. You back up, and it puts the gooseneck on there. Now we're going to get ourselves a few bales. We are on PC, so we're going to cheat a little bit with our materials. We don't need to be forklifting stuff right now. Doesn't quite load in there. Let's turn this way. So there you go. That's how you would load them. It does strap. It is not auto load. So you're going to have to hand load these. Just not want to sit in there nicely, does it? That's a bit out of that. There it goes. So we got it to sit in there. Get in your truck. Straps work. Strap it down. 20 bales. Let's see how it drives with this gooseneck. It's a long boy, so you're going to have to take your turns. Plan them out. It does work well. I do like it. It is a cool looking mod. I like that it hooks up to our base game trucks. Drop it off. Animation. Pull away. Pretty cool. 20 grand. Not bad at all. Next, we're going to look at the sugar beet harvester. So we'll go up and look at it here first. We got the Homer Terra Fellis 3. 325 grand. 381 horsepower. 9.7 meters. 9.7 meters for sugar beets. Now this says it collects them from the ground. Okay, so there's your harvester. That's a harvester. That collects them from the ground. It's 10.2 meters. Terraphilus is 9.7. Picks them up off the ground. No configurations whatsoever. So we hop in this thing. Maybe we hop in this thing. Let us hop in this thing. There we go. So we unfold it. Everything pops up. Cool sounds, cool animations. Initially thought this was a harvester. It is not. It will pick stuff off the ground. Pick them off the ground. You got the big boom off to the side. There's your counterweights, and it will load into a trailer. So you're going to have to drive this around. Turn it on. Lower it. Picks up sugar beets. Can't do, you see here, we can't spawn a pile of sugar beets. We don't have the easy dev tools, but that's what it's going to do. It's going to pick up off the ground. So if you leave them on the ground, you got a 9.7 variety. Pretty cool. Not as wide as the 10.2. A little bit smaller variation, a little bit cheaper. Pick up your sugar beets. Still kind of cool. Lastly, we have these little machines right here. Now, these are interesting. Go to Miscellaneous and look these up. CR600, 20 grand to start off with. Takes stones, sugar beets, wood chips, and straw. Holds 1,000 liters. You look, you have some configurations here. We have standard, we have box creation and belt, and then box creation plus belt. Colors, design colors, conveyor belt colors. Make it whatever color you want. But you got those options there for the different creations. I can show you what some of these look like. Here's your box creation. We made a crate of sugar beets there. But if you get in this thing, and again, we're going to cheat this stuff in. We're going to fill it up with sugar beets. We get our menu. We enable pallet creation. It will start. It will come out there. It will fill up your crate. So now you have sugar beet cut. I originally thought this was going to do something different as well, but these mods surprised me. Let's see if we can create some other boxes of things. But you got to remove your box. Get in here. Let's say we do wood chips. Creates box of wood chips. I don't know why you want a box of wood chips, but if you want a box of wood chips, there you go. So we empty that. We'll just try all 4 of them real quick to see if we get them. Fill this up with straw. It will not do a box of straw. I don't know why you'd want a box of straw. You do stones, you get a box of lime. So the only one who will not make a box of is straw, which, let's be honest, makes sense. Now here we have the other variety. As you see, we got hay in here. So you would need to... I don't know if this truck has a capacity on it or not. We will find out together. Is that still cranking away with lime? And I don't believe that does have a capacity. So let's get something that does. We're learning it along with you right here in this video. We know this has a capacity. And you'll see you get a trigger to overload. Start overloading into whatever tipper you have. Not quite lined up there, but you get the point. I was hoping that this would shoot straw out and it could use it as a stationary straw shooter for cows. It probably still work. If we put it over a cow barn and shoot it in, we probably still get the trigger. So we're going to have to try that. Now your other varieties, like I said, you get the box creation that'll pop out underneath here without the conveyor belt. You'll have to move your boxes, and then you have one where you can stick an auger underneath it and collect it that way. Kind of cool, making boxes of things, chopping up wood. It will chop up wood. So if you put logs in there, it's going to chop it up and make those wood chip boxes. See, you got a 1,000-liter box of sugar beet cut, your wood chips there, and your lime there. So still kind of cool. Different type of crusher. Nice small footprint for your farmyard. We got the Ropa pickup, and we got the Haymaster. So what are we going to pick for our gold medal today? I think we're going with these two things right here. I think they're just quirky enough to be kind of cool. I like them. Put them on your farm, make some boxes. You get the gold medal for today. So for Monday, the 4th, that is...
Tony's Mod Time, it's Mod Time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod Time!
Remember, if you like these videos, hit that like button if you really got into it. Click the subscribe button. Feel free to leave comments down below. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. I would appreciate it. And until tomorrow, take care.